Here are some facts that may mess with your perception of time. It's common to think that all our favorite dinosaurs were roaming the Earth at the same time. However, this is far from the truth. The age of dinosaurs lasted for about 165 million years. That's a very long time. To put it in perspective, modern humans have only been around for a mere 0.2 million years. Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus were alive in the Jurassic period, which started around 199.6 million years ago and ended around 145.5 million years ago. Tyrannosaurus and Triceratops didn't appear until the late Cretaceous period and are thought to have evolved about 67 million years ago, which means that the Tyrannosaurus is closer in time to the creation of the iPhone than to the Stegosaurus. You may think of woolly mammoths as majestic creatures of a far distant past. However, this species is not as distant from the present day as you might think. In fact, there are trees alive today which were also around at the same time as woolly mammoths. Methuselah is the name of a bristlecone pine tree that can be found in California's Sierra Nevada range. It's estimated to be around 4,853 years old. This means that not only was Methuselah alive, but that it was around 1,000 years old when the last woolly mammoths died on Wrangel Island. Guillotine executions are most closely associated with the French Revolution. That could be considered the heyday of the grisly decapitating machine. However, the guillotine was used far more recently than you might think. In fact, the French guillotine was last used for a public execution in 1977. That's less than 50 years ago. It's also the same year that the first Star Wars film was released. While sci-fi fans were flocking to the movie theaters, the execution of murderer Hamida Jandoubi was attracting its own audience. Let's stay on the happy theme of public executions. Did you know that the London Underground opened before the last public hanging in England? This fact might have you wondering whether the London Underground is older than you realized or whether the last public hanging happened more recently than you thought. Either way, something feels wrong about the fact that Londoners could catch the tube to watch someone hang. What is now the Metropolitan Line of London's Underground opened in 1863. The last public execution in England took place in May of 1868. This is a 5-year overlap. What's more, Farringdon Station was a short walk from Newgate where the executions happened. It's not unfathomable that spectators would have ridden the train in to the execution.